Today we got a little bit of drama on the channel. We're going to be reacting to a situation that's been going extremely viral. I'm actually kind of a few days late to it. It's going to be about a streamer by the name of Nitro Camden. Apparently he was streaming and got raided. He had a small amount of viewers, went crazy because he got raided by a big streamer. And then his mom came in, was very upset, pretty much embarrassed herself and him on camera. And it was just ultimately a really, really sad situation. We're going to be watching it, giving our perspective, seeing the clips in totality, as well as some other opinions afterwards from different creators maybe.
Oh, I literally have never had this much people in here before, bro. I'm just
W.
Mama, I have 10,000 people.
And I saw that he got raided, and it was like his first stream on Twitch in a while.
I have 10,000 people in here. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you taking my stuff? Why are you taking my stuff? I'm not doing anything. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me.
Bro.
Why are you taking my stuff? Mama, why are you taking my... Mama, stop. Why? Because I'm trying to stream.
Bro, your child has one of the biggest, if not the biggest moment in their life, and your first thought is to make it about you. You can already tell what kind of parent this person is. Like, the main character energy is already apparent.
Because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. I just got raided.
Talking about get out, bro.
So I have to get out because I'm streaming too. I am.
I guarantee you, if you really emphasize, yo, how much 10,000 viewers can really make you, if you average that, she'll be like, oh, give me the money, pay my rent. Nah, get the hell out of here, bro.
I literally just got raided. I can't just have... I'm not doing... Can I not stay on for like 5 minutes? Get off. I am, but you didn't have to take my stuff. I'm on stream. I just said I was getting off.
Bro, he's not even loud for real. If that's what it's about.
You're not realizing you're 18 now.
Bro, I'm on...
They're all watching you while laying in the bed. And you finna get kicked out and you're worried about this. Like, at one point, you gotta just...
Alright, bro. Okay.
Why have kids? At this point, bro, why? If you're gonna sit up here and hate your kids, yo, for anybody who's a future parent, current parent, bro, the moment your kid turns 18, thinking that you're gonna kick them out or gonna start charging them rent, and then now you're gonna treat them like trash, bro, don't have children. I promise you, bro. Because people will have kids with the mindset of like, oh, it's an innocent, cute baby. Bro, you're raising an adult, a grown man, a person, a human being. The hell do you mean, oh, you're 18 now? You can just, I'm just gonna kick you out to the curb and you're gonna be homeless.
I'm never gonna get this opportunity again, bro. Alright. What do you mean? What am I doing?
Keep your fucking attitude.
I don't have an attitude
every time.
Attitude, bro. Parents love to do this shit. It's so annoying. Attitude, when you're genuinely confused, befuddled, flabbergasted, whatever word you want to use, and you're questioning their authority, it's attitude. Brother, I want to know why you're doing what you're doing. It's not attitude.
It happens to be the only time that I actually blew up that somebody jumped.
What is this?
It was 10 minutes. I apologized and I said I was getting off. It was that simple. I apologized. I did. I said, okay, I will. And there was that many people. You've seen it on the thing. It's okay. Yeah, I know this is a fake life. Because I want to be...
You have a real life? You have a real life? Hey, I promise you, whatever she's doing in her real life, that she's not taking, like, streaming or content seriously or whatever. I get it. You're old. You're millennial, boomer, whatever it is, age. You don't understand that the times will change a little bit. But, bro, there is a real career in content creation. What the hell? Thinking that 10,000 viewers doesn't pay is wild. This ain't IG Live, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 7 years.
Oh, damn. 7 years.
Still have.
7 years, you hit your big moment, and the day you do, you get lucky because you get raided. And here's your mom, your biggest op, but supposed to be your biggest protector in your safe space. Sad, bro, sad.
I've been working a job for 7 years.
I do gonna have to go because you're in the
Because I want
and you need a real job to get the fuck out.
So I guess it's not a real job?
It's not.
What have I done wrong? I actually want to know. Besides the game, what did I do wrong today? I would love to know.
Damn, bro, this is sad.
I would really love to know. Okay, you don't have to care about me. Last time I checked, none of y'all did. I don't care. To be by myself, I don't care. Yeah, I know. I can make it life and be a failure. I know. It's perfectly fine by me.
And also for a fact, I can tell by how this is happening, and also based on like my experiences. Let's be so real. This is dead ass never, not even close to the first time, right? Like Probably not the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time. Like, he's reacting so chill to the fact that he's getting sent out because he was streaming. We're getting put to straight homelessness right now, and you're chill. The fact that he's chill is concerning because you know when the cameras are off, this shit is still happening. Cameras on, it's happening. She don't give a damn if she's in front of one person, 10,000 people. You would think a person in front of 10,000 people would get their act together. They'll be like, you know, I'm the nicest mom alive. And then they'll switch up and you're looking at your mom like, yo, why, you never act like this off camera. She don't give a damn on camera with 10K people. What do you think she does when the cameras are off? Probably worse. Yo, this been happening. Brief intermission. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure you go ahead and smash the subscribe button. We're on the road to 400,000 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Just expect people not to react if you bring them down every single second.
And I just asked
Just
you
get.
3
Oh
times.
my God, y'all.
Do you want me to get out? Say it. Say it. You sick of everybody, then tell me to get out, and I will get out. Please don't worry about my son. Don't let that be on
Son, don't do that. That had nothing to do with it. I actually just bumped into him.
That's not what I want. But don't get in my face, mama. You know I don't play that.
Y'all get out.
Whoa.
Okay, thank you. That's all you have to say. Do it up, hurry up.
I'm trying to talk to him. I wasn't talking to you.
You just put your hands on me.
Because I'm trying to talk
Whoa, what's going on?
to him.
You just put your
I'm
hands
trying
on me.
to talk
I'm
to
just
him.
subduing her. I'm
I'm
just subduing
just
her.
trying to talk to my child. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with
You came behind that.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is actually giving me, like, PTSD flashbacks because, bro, my household growing up was actually incredibly toxic. Like, this sounds like an average day of my life. Dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Yo, I don't gotta hate my fucking life. I fucking hate my life.
I've been there before. On God, bro. On
I hate
God.
my life. I know I'm still alive. I hate my fucking life. You see what the fuck I had to go through, chat? That I've been muting about? You see this shit? Go back to my VODs, you'll see. This shit happens fucking every week.
Damn.
What the fuck I had to go through, bro? I'm tired of this shit.
That's really sad. That's really
I'm
sad.
walking away, you come up behind me and grab my face. Do not do that. Don't do that. I'm grown just like you grown. Do not put your hands on me.
Bro. What is you even trying to accomplish here?
You gotta go. Go. Go get your stuff. Go get your clothes and stuff. Go. Go. And then go. I would hate to have to call the police on you. Go ahead and go.
Call the police on him, but you're assaulting him. Bro, what?
You're done. I'm not playing this game.
You know what I also heard? I heard that she works as a teacher in school, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm correct, yo, this is the last person I would ever want near any type of children ever, bro. You are not safe. You are a threat, and I hope that somebody in the job force seen you and was like, oh yeah, you getting immediately fired right there.
It's almost midnight. Go. Out of my room. My house.
The hell?
Everything. This is all mine. Get out.
What the hell was that?
Get out. Get out. Get out of my house. You're not welcome anymore. Get out.
Because he was streaming. Because he was streaming.
Well, be prepared for the police to come put you out there. So you don't think your stupid ass have to get out. You're 18, dummy. You don't have to live in my house. Great, but I'm letting you know because you're getting out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. When I wake up, you get your ass up and you're getting out. You're not finna keep blatantly disrespecting me. I told you to lay down.
Blatantly disrespecting you. As you said that he's 18, so you tell him to lay down and he has to listen to you, otherwise it's disrespect. If that's the case, he's also an adult, correct? So he has his own authority.
This is what you do every other time. You try to act like you don't break rules, but you do this every other time. I walk past the room and I'm like, why is the light still on? I'm exercising. Well, you should have been did that. It's bedtime. Okay, cool.
Yo, oh my God, I'm about to skip. I'm about to get mad. He has a bedtime at 18 years old. What are we doing? He's not 12.
your ass down.
Why are you saying like that? I'm not a little kid. You don't have to keep saying
Okay,
lay down.
that's what I'm saying.
You see me in the bed.
Okay.
I'm going to lay down.
Okay,
You don't have to keep babying me and lay down.
okay. Well, we're gonna see.
You're treating him like he's 5.
it is once I help you pack your shit because you leaving in the morning. Alright, I told you to lay down, so you don't have to lay down. Lay down.
Please do not.
Lay down.
Please do not hit me.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
There's no defending this, bro. There's none. There's none. No world.
No.
There's no world where this is acceptable, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what parent is out there watching. Like, well, you know, got a tough parent and blah, blah, blah. You got to be harsh. Fuck no, bro. No, this is straight up abuse. Dead ass. There's no other terms.
Lay down. All I said was, you're not going to keep blatantly disrespecting me and think you stand in
What
this
does she
house.
even do?
You bring absolutely no value to this house. You barely clean up this room. You only take out the trash when I say that it needs to be taken out. You don't do anything. Literally not. So lay down. Right?
So he gets kicked out because of that.
You
Because he's not
should
taking
have
the
been out
trash.
ago. You've been at home all fucking day. Instead of playing video games. Like a fucking 40-year-old virgin in his mama's basement.
Huh?
Having a
Bad
passion
when
for
you
something.
don't
His
listen.
18th birthday was 10 days ago, by the way.
Because you didn't. If the rule
And Mom.
is to get off at 10, then you get off at 10. And you don't. Every fucking night.
I'm saying no, that's not true.
It is.
Yesterday I did. I got off a little bit
Clip this and run it up.
did, and then it wasn't even just that. I said what would happen. You came here 2 times. I said
Now we need to give this guy a career.
I never had this many people in there. It matters. It's my passion,
To
and I
you,
want
it
to
matters.
succeed in it. Okay, well then yeah, it matters to me, so I can succeed. You don't know how long I've been training for one. You don't have to care. I know
If
you
I
don't
tell
care.
you to get off
I
at a
don't care.
certain
It's
time,
okay with not caring about me. I fully
I
understand.
don't care what's in your twisted mind because
Okay,
you're
so
still not
that doesn't
listening.
add up.
Twisted mind. You're saying this to your child, by the way, bro. That you're
It
supposed to
goes
love.
Off of what I say the rule is. You can't just do what you want
I
to
didn't
do.
say I can,
But you
realize
keep
it's summer and I'm
doing
trying
it.
Bro, there's something to be said about these parents who just like are so power hungry. They want to treat you as like their little slave just locked up somewhere, right? All you care about is rules, power, and control. Dead ass. Bro, we have all been in a situation. Actually, maybe not we've all, but I'll tell you this. I have been in a situation where it's like a parent of mine is like, oh, this is how it is. And if I ask why, it's because I say it happens. And if it goes, it goes. And if you question that, you're questioning my authority. You're being disrespectful. You're being rude. You're getting belted right there. Instantly just... And that's it. And that's all you have to do is sit up there and just be frustrated. And then the parent will wonder, like, oh, why isn't my kid talking to me? You know? Crazy. And in this case, it doesn't even seem like she cares.
It's not possible.
Then you
What
just
are
said
you
it was
gonna
make
do?
believe.
So what are you gonna do?
Tell me. What you mean for the entire year? Keep doing what I've done for 7 years. It's eventually gonna work out.
Okay,
I pray about it. It's
so
gonna
you
work out.
have it. Oh
I
my
don't
God,
care.
it doesn't work like that. So if
It
you,
definitely does. You'd be
It
surprised.
doesn't.
So
so if I tell you to leave in the next 2 months, it's gonna be enough money for you to leave and do all of that.
I mean,
Fake sleep.
he cares about me, so I mean, I don't know. Still haven't finished high school. Did
Gorlock the Destroyer.
I know, because
Apparently you gonna make it big.
Oh, I already said I'm not.
So
Just leave.
if I tell you to leave in 2 months, you're gonna have a
Yes, bro, you better leave tomorrow.
I'm gonna be a
do all of
failure.
that.
I already said it.
That has nothing to do with it. I know in your twisted mind you keep
I'm
thinking
not.
this. This has nothing
okay
to do
to
with it.
think
I'm
that.
asking you, what are you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And people thinking in the chat, like, oh, just leave, bro. He said he hasn't finished high school yet, bro. You can't just leave, bro. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff, sign leases. You have to have money. You have to be able to pay certain deposits. First month, last month's of rent, bro. Rent is expensive. You can't just up and leave, bro. Sometimes it is better to sit. I know, like, there's nuance, okay? Sometimes it is better to sit in a toxic environment, even though it sucks, even though you hate it, because it's your mom, and you know the extent of how she's gonna do it. You're better off staying in there than actually being homeless, bro. And I'm speaking from experience saying this, like, where I grew up, bro, my household was pretty toxic, and there was times where I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of this shit, bro. But I would rather thug through it, save money, make content, whatever it is, like, I guess to become a bit more personal or whatever. So when I started making content, it was like, what, 2024? And I was living with my parents, right? And we came from a pretty poor environment. Okay, there's a lot of people in one crib, like, one of those typical situations. There's a lot of crazy shit that I've seen, I'm gonna be honest, with my own eyes, right? From violence, substance, etc., whatever it is, toxicity, all of the above. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get out of here. Bro, I'm living in my parents' freaking closet right now. Like, sleeping on a couch, if that, sleeping on the floor, etc. And then I started making content, eventually saved up. And then if you look at some of my older videos, you'll see, like, there are multiple different, like, settings I made my video. Like, sometimes I was in, like, a different like place, hotel, Airbnb, whatever it was. Like I was going from place to place and just trying to film different content when I could like afford it because I was making a little bit of money and then I'd get a new place to make more content, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll go over to my girlfriend's place, make videos there, etc. And then you eventually, you know, if you get enough money or whatever, you end up moving out and then you can make your own content from there. But dude, he's not realistically able to be in that situation to make content like that. And he's not probably profitable enough to just up and move like the chat is trying to sit up here and say.
Don't let my whimsical Gary hat deceive you. I've got no quirky intro here. There's nothing silly about this. It's actually heartbreaking. So last night, a huge streamer named Stable Ronaldo did a 10,000 plus viewer raid to a streamer with one viewer named Nitro Camden.
Damn.
He got extremely excited and happy, so he celebrated, which raised the decibel levels in his room to a point that his mother found unacceptable. So she marches in there on a warpath, starts like unplugging his shit, saying horrible, awful things to her son and saying like he needs to get out of her house, and then starts beating him on stream in front of everyone to see. And I mean, legitimately beating him, throwing punches.
You know, there's like a real crazy parallel between him and like iShowSpeed, right? iShowSpeed had a very similar situation, albeit I think that Nitro Camden shit was a little worse, right?
To his face. There's even a point where she's like on top of him and then punching him in the face from like the side. It's unhinged.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how she's going to call the police to have him kicked out of her house. If the police arrived, you'd be in handcuffs, you fucking moron.
Yes,
as
bro.
you should be.
Yes.
Like, this is unbelievable behavior. She should be arrested 1,000%.
Literally, I've never had this much people in here before, bro. I'm just trying to like, Mama, I have 10,000 people. Why are you? I have 10,000 people in here. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you taking my stuff?
Like, I don't even understand the psychology of this, bro. Because if you're thinking about, like, money, rent, like, oh, he doesn't have a job. The fact that he has 10,000 people in here, you would think, okay, he's finally having his big break. Let him cook. He can actually make money to help support us or whatever it is that I've been asking for. It just doesn't even make any sense to ever act like this.
I don't know how someone can be so cruel, just a fucking demon like this, where her son is obviously extremely happy and reiterates to her numerous times there's 10,000 people watching. That is a life-changing moment that can turn into an entire career overnight. And not only does she not care, disregard it, but then becomes emboldened to then beat him in front of all of those people. Like, she's got a fucking stadium watching, so then she goes and abuses her son physically in front of all
Bro,
of them.
that's not funny, but holy shit, the way he's putting that is crazy. Like, that's what happened. She was like, oh, it's finally an audience? Oh, y'all can watch me really put the paws on him, bro. Really get to work. That's actually wild.
As part of like her talent show or something. I don't know if she's trying to submit like a tape for the UFC or something for a contract, but it's actually unfathomable. How can you as a parent not have any kind of like appreciation or joy or enthusiasm for your child who is now having a potentially life-changing moment happening right in front of your eyes?
Unfortunately, as sad as it is to say, I think it's just a case of not loving the child, as a matter of fact, actually hating him and despising him. Somehow.
And she feels nothing but anger. Like, she is angrier than fucking Kratos battling the gods here. And she's on a warpath now, like unplugging everything. She starts insulting him, telling him how he needs to get out, he's useless, this and that. She's a fucking evil, vile monster.
Yeah.
She not only ruins the moment for him, turning what appears to be like an extremely happy moment in his life for something he's very passionate about with like streaming here, and now he's got like an audience all of a sudden. She not only goes in there and just stomps all over it, she then starts beating him. This is just deplorable. And Camden is, you know, like boxing her out to stop her from just like tearing everything apart there. And I'm really glad he did, because the stream stayed on, which means there's now evidence of these crimes. That's
one thing. Like, we reacted to a video of like missing people who ended up like dying, and then they recorded that footage, ended up provided evidence to catch their perpetrator, if that makes sense. And I think this echoes the same ideology. Like, bro, you're always just safer off just recording. Always record, always get that footage.
This abuse at the hands of his mom. What was an extremely joyful moment in her son's life, and what should have been a really proud moment in hers, for some reason struck a chord deep inside of her tainted soul, and it became this source of misery for her, and she decided to take it all out on her son.
Yeah,
and like
bro.
saying how he needs to get out. He was too loud. It's almost midnight. You were too loud. Get the fuck out of my house. You're useless. Starts beating him, threatening to call the police to get him out. And the whole time you can see like he's not fighting back or anything. It feels like this is probably something that's happened before. She seems extremely comfortable.
And another thing for the people who are thinking like this might be fake or whatever, now that I've seen the full clip in entirely, the whole context, I can 100% assure you there is no way that's fake. Otherwise, that is the greatest acting I've ever seen in my life. And I'm telling you that just from experience, like in a toxic environment and like with a tension like that in the household, it's hard to just fake it like that. You could feel the vibe, the eeriness. Like for example, when her brother comes in, you hear in the background of the mic like a little bit of a scuffle, like fighting around. Like there's no way that was fake, bro. I just no, bro, no. It felt like he was just fed up. This always happened. And bro, I'm telling you right now, as somebody who's been there before, and honestly, bro, a lot of us watching this video come from toxic households anyways, which is sad. And there's people in the comment section using that as like oh, well, I come from this too, so it's not that big of a deal. Just deal with it, blah, blah, blah. Bro, it's not about you right now. But that's for another day, I guess. Regardless, bro, if you've been through something similar, you know that's not fake, bro. That happens a lot, as sad as it is, and it doesn't make it right that it does happen a lot or whatever.
Shy at all about beating her son in front of 10,000 people, by the way. So I guess this is just routine for her. She thinks it's normal or acceptable. It's
Full,
not.
like, Super Bowl audience, bro.
This is inexcusable behavior here. And she should be arrested 1,000%. It is it's so sad to see.
Well, be prepared for the police to come put you out there.
I think the nuance of a situation like this, speaking from my experience, is like, I think people who have never been through something like this would be like, oh, you would want the mom arrested, etc., cut them off, whatever, obviously, right? But I think the second, like the nuance of the situation is, what if they have other kids, right? What if there's other people involved? What if they're providing for, you know, multiple people, etc., right? So, like, in a situation like that, if this person does get arrested, and let's just say they're younger children, those children get sent into the system. Now, maybe Camden has to figure out the responsibility of taking care of everybody. Like, that's messed up, right? So it's like her getting arrested could unironically make shit worse too, depending on the nuance and the details of the situation that we just don't know about his actual life, you know?
So you don't think your stupid ass have to get out. You're 18, dummy. You don't have to live in my house.
Because if there's younger children involved in this whole like foster care system, whatever, I would not ever trust family members just to go into a foster care system and just move in with random people and all this extra stuff. Things can be a whole lot worse. And I'm speaking from a perspective of somebody with family who's been in foster care.
Great, but I'm letting you know because you're getting out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. When I wake up, you get your ass up and you're getting out.
Now
It's just sad, bro. Like, nobody should ever be born into a situation like this, bro. You were born into a situation. It's like, bro, I don't even want to make this type of comparison, but it feels like one of them, like, anime situations like Gaara or something. But, bro, you're born into a situation where, like, everybody just hates you. They're all out to get you. The people that love you the most, quote, are actually your biggest haters, and you don't even have really anyone in your corner. I really hope he has really good friends.
Posted up in his seat on his stream in front of 10,000 people after beating him in front of them and just treating it like it's her show now, like it's her podcast. What the fuck?
You're not finna keep blatantly disrespecting me. I told you to lay down.
Yeah, bro. Like,
This is what you do every other time.
why does she think that her authority is, like, the number one thing here? He's 18, as you say. So when he's 18, he has to get out because he's, I don't know, 18. But then when he's 18, he has to listen to you. It doesn't work like that. It's a two-way street, buddy.
Like, this is just so unhinged to me because there's even less explanation for why she's so upset in the first place. So she heard a little bit of noise from his room and the lights were
Facts.
on. He explains to her why there was a little bit of noise because he's just been raided. He has 10,000 viewers there. Again, a potentially life-changing moment. And she goes in there and just starts beating him up for it. And
It's not the noise. It's not any of the extra 10,000, blah, blah, blah. Let's be real. It's because she doesn't like him. Because there are probably other instances where this happens. If he doesn't take out the trash, she beats them. She gets mad at him. Or she gets rage baited at anything that he does because she just doesn't like him. So any instance he slips up, makes a mistake, she's going to get on him tenfold and just lay the beats down because she doesn't like him. That's really what it is. It's not the noise. It wasn't that loud. No way.
The gall to talk about him breaking rules for justification on why she did what she did. Well, how about laws, you fucking idiot?
Yeah,
You
bro.
broke some of those, you know. You should be arrested.
Well, we're gonna see how much baby it is once I help you pack your shit because you're leaving in the morning. Alright, I told you to lay down, so you don't have to lay down. Lay down. Please lay down.
It's just sad, bro.
It sounds like that's probably how she just conducts business as usual, which is completely unacceptable. And she just keeps saying, lay down, treat him like a fucking dog. And if I'm being honest, she's extremely lucky her son is more mature than she is.
You know what? Treating him like a dog, but guess what? If you treated a dog like this, you would still be on grounds for abuse, bro. What are we talking about? Like, bro, you can't even talk to your dog like this, freaking hitting him and stuff, without people getting on you and canceling your ass on TikTok, which they should be, right? So even if you treat a dog like this, let alone a human, you're already like a messed up weirdo.
And has enough restraint and self-control to not just start exchanging blows with her. Because if he did fight back, boy howdy, I tell you what, his mother would not be feeling so confident.
Right.
Because as she was like crawling all over him, ripping things off of his desk and punching him, she was visibly winded. Like, that took a toll on her immediately. Her cardio peters out after like 10 seconds of activity. So I don't know what exercise she's doing there, but she needs a new program because that shit ain't working at all. So she is very lucky that her son is just a good person who's not going to just be fighting his mom. But meanwhile, she's a nightmare who has no problems just clobbering her son, taking advantage of his good nature.
You could tell he's a good person, exactly as Charlie is saying here, because of his restraint, 100%.
Calling your son, comparing him to a 40-year-old virgin playing video games in his mom's basement.
Crazy.
Because he played video games and got a 10,000 viewer raid. So that's 10,000 people that came to his stream, which could be a life-changing career opportunity. And she's comparing these two things somehow.
That's
like
just a weird insult. Like, as a parent, calling your kid a virgin as an insult, bro, like...
He's just some kind of, like, you know, loser in the dark, you know, never going to amount to anything. Even though he is telling her numerous times, like, how big of a deal this is, that there are 10,000 people watching him, and this is a very, very lucrative possible career now on his lap. And she's just belittling it, insulting him for it. She's so dumb. She is so fucking dumb. So she's a criminal, and she is an extremely stupid one, too. Like, what the fuck? It's unbelievable to me. I truly hope that Nitro Camden blows up from this and gets, like, an actual career and can leave his mother in the past. Just leave her in the dirt. Never talk to her again. She doesn't deserve communication with him. This is unacceptable behavior across the board from her. And I really hope... I mean, this has become a huge story, so I really hope there's a lot of support and a lot of people rallying behind Nitro Camden, and I just wish him the best, and I am so sorry to see what he has to put up with his mother here.
I think a couple things to add on to what Charlie's saying here. Okay, so in my opinion, I would say, hopefully he does obviously get a career from this and uses it as like a crutch to boost him up. Because eventually, he has a lot of hype from this situation, but eventually, you know, people are going to forget about it, or it's not going to be as relevant, and now it's going to be more about what can you provide as an entertainment aspect, right? They're not gonna like watch you out of pity or whatever forever, right? So he has to like, you know, transition into being Nitro Camden and being an entertainer rather than, you know, the whole sympathy thing or whatever. But I hope he uses this to boost himself as much as possible, because take advantage of a situation like this. Also, with that 10,000 raid in mind, let's be honest, I feel like as messed up as this was, this is the best situation that could have happened, in the sense of your mom has probably been doing this to you, so fuck it, put it on camera, make this shit go viral as hell. Because if you were going to play Roblox, or I don't know what you're going to do, listen to music or chill, whatever, that 10,000 people audience is not going to stick around nearly as much as they are now based on that clip. And that's just what you were going through already, so screw it. You just got your daily life on camera, and now you get that double XP glitch boost in your viewership. Ride it to the moon, right? Also, the only thing I would say with like a little bit of nuance is when he said ditch her and like never talk to her again, whatever. I feel like that's kind of like the easy perspective. But as somebody speaking from experience like this with a like toxic household, toxic adults in the household at times, because I mean, I don't know, I dealt with multiple different adults, you know, step parents, stuff like that, you know, going around. It's like, I feel like it's kind of easy to just be like ditch them, but at the end of the day, bro, and you might relate to this too if you have like some type of like toxic, I don't know, day ones or siblings or adults or whatever it is. It's like at the end of the day, they are family, so you might be a little bit inclined to forgive them. Not that he should or he shouldn't. That's not my opinion, or that's like not my advice to give. But I would say like he could or he might, and that wouldn't be of his fault to forgive his mom. That would show his character being ultimately like the strongest. Because I remember like situation, for example, like IShowSpeed, right? His mom was getting on him or whatever, and I'm pretty sure he like forgave her for it, if I'm correct. And there probably is a group of people who are like, oh, I would have ditched my mom, blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, bro, it's their mom, you know. Shit like that isn't as black and white as it may seem. So regardless of if he forgives her or not, or if he leaves her in the dust or whatever it is, I would respect his decision if he forgives her or he doesn't forgive her or whatever in the future, blah blah blah, patches it up, etc. But yeah, that's like the little bit of nuance I would offer about that situation in particular. Either way, I hope that that he goes crazy as hell with this boost. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord link in the description. Let me know what you want to check out next on the channel down below. Link me any drama, controversy, whatever it is you want me to give my opinion on. And with that being said, it's Love You Law. I love you, and I'm out.